This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25, no return attempted there. To throw, it's Wyola. Looking deep in the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Wyola. Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Nebraska. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Fires it to the wide end. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Running through the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Williams.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looks right for a quick completion. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 2nd and goal, I hand it to him again. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now will they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane?
He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Alabama. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Wyola. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. What a grab by the freshman.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this 1st quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. And the Huskers will look to convert here on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. It's Wyola. And they heave it deep downfield. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defensive penalty makes it 2nd and 9 now for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. It'll be a first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Cornhuskers line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down instead. Give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Huskers looking to cash in this red zone trip. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, what a grab. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up the 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Throws it to the right. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Huskers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Williams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
That's caught. It's Williams. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. To the air. It's Simpson. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds his man. It's Williams. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. QB keeper all the way. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Caught down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Coming up, second down and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Williams.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. this half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Some of the crowd hoping for more, but the coach content to take this lead into halftime. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Nebraska, 21.
Will kick it off to begin the second half. Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Simpson. Caught quickly. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He keeps it on a design run. Runs through the defender.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. QB to the tight end for a completion. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Downfield, it's Raiola. The short completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Running out of time in the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Point after makes it a 15-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab by the receiver. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Caught. Completion. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Grab down the middle. It's Adams. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. To the air. It's Simpson. He's running out of time here. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Yeah, they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. And they make it a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. With the catch, it's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you continue to work that clock.
The Cornhuskers have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. The sure hands. It's Johnson. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The Huskers pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense cannot be stopped. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Went after, up and good. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Onto the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some 4th quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Wants to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to throw it deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Very close to being able to come through here for this 1st down to keep this drive alive. But late in the game, not getting the 1st down. I think this one's all but over.
going absolutely nowhere after the loss of the ball. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Leaning on the run game here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. Trying to find room. It's Johnson. Going to try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. He'll ride the back again here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. To throw, it's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers.